Well, hello, welcome. It's Happy Thursday Yoga, and hey, it looks a little bit better than it did Tuesday. So welcome to class. Again, this class, there's movement, there's some stillness. We'll hold a couple poses that little longer, almost like it was a yin pose. And today, some of the things we're doing, we'll be getting into some shoulder opening and working on that movement too. So see how that feels, and remember too is any adjustments you make for you, see what you might do that works really well for your body. And I've got again my blanket, I've got a pillow, any other yoga props that you might like for your class. You do it for yourself. Now, I'm going to invite you to find a good, comfortable place, and we'll start our yoga practice today. I'm going to come down. You decide, do you want to lay down? Do you want to sit? Maybe you're someone who absolutely loves child pose. I do know one of the people who have been following, she loves that. It's that good pose to do that just feels the best for you. So find that comfortable place. Think about how you want to sit in. Just find a comfort. See what that comfort is for you. And as you get in there, find that breath. Today we'll start our meditation. That idea of that meditation is bringing some thoughts to you, thinking, finding some stillness. And today it's gratitude meditation. And let's begin the practice of gratitude by just noticing something simple that you're experiencing right now. Could be seeing the sight of a tree swing gently in the wind. And actually, as I look out my window, I'm going to say it's not swaying gently. But usually there is that nice feeling. Think about feeling a warm cup of tea in your hands. Feeling the warmth of sunlight on your skin. Maybe the experience of comfort from the chair that you're sitting on, or the simple wonder of pausing in the middle of your busy life to engage with this practice right now. Choosing one simple thing to notice in this moment. Allow it to fully absorb into your experience and let appreciation and gratitude arise and fill your body and your mind. Appreciation for this one simple moment right now. Now reflect on someone who you don't know very well, who has supported your experience today in some way. Could be a bus driver, a person who stacked the fruit in the grocery store, the author of the book you're reading right now, or maybe the inventor of the alarm clock that woke you up today. But just reflecting on someone who you don't really know who has supported you in some way. And allow yourself to feel how you are benefited from the gift of their work. Allowing yourself to feel some appreciation and gratitude. Now thinking about the tools that you use that support your work in your life. Tools like your computer, your books, equipment, or even the buildings that you occupy, considering all that was needed for their creation. Knowing how much these things have benefited you for your work and survival, just feeling some appreciation and gratitude that you have access to these tools. Now feeling gratitude for the people who you work and live with, perhaps thinking of a particular person whose work or effort directly supports your work in life. Appreciating their contribution, their good intention, saying in your mind to them, thank you. Now bring to mind someone who you really care about, someone who makes your heart sing in some way. Picture them in your mind. And think about what this person means to you, what you appreciate about them, who they are, and what you're experiencing together, and the impact they've had on your life. And as you imagine them, notice what feelings you're experiencing, what sensations you detect in your body, especially those in the area around your heart. And let yourself express gratitudes towards them, thanking them for being who they are, for their presence in your life, and imagine them receiving your gratitude and feeling it. Now bringing to mind something in particular that you're grateful for today. Something that made a difference for you, or that you especially noticed. Perhaps it was a smile of someone on the street, someone's kind words, selfless action, feeling the appreciation and gratitude you have for its presence in your day. And as you bring these things to your mind for what you're grateful for, allow yourself to rest in this experience of gratitude. And just noticing just start to think about settling your mind on your breath here and now, and fully alive and present in the moment. Just think about, could be every morning, something that you're grateful about right when you wake up. If that's something that helps, feel free to write about it in a journal. Maybe someone you're grateful to and you want to express that appreciation to them today as you talk to them later in the day. And just simply by saying, thank you. And just continue taking some breaths. And then slowly start to add that bit of movement. And just bringing that bit of awareness back into your body. Noticing how it feels in whatever shape you've chosen to start your class with. And just that connection to the ground, to the earth. If you want to have a nice stretch, do a stretch. If you want to do some more movement shifting, do that shifting. Just noticing how you're feeling right now and what your body's asking for. A few more breaths. Maybe if you're on your back, like, you want to hug your knees. If you're seated, maybe you want to give them a hug too. I can have my feet down in front and hug my knees, little rocking. So just see what feels nice. And then when you're ready, think about how you'd like to come to seated. Do you want to do a little rolling up? Do you want to turn over to one side? Take a few breaths. Think about what feels nice. And then slowly come up. And we're going to start seated. Now I have got my blanket under you. Now decide, here's your options. You can be seated like this in Sukhasana. Or if you think hero's pose, working here. Now part of it is I could take my blanket, put it between there. I could put a cushion here. I could even do a little wrapping and put it right between there, so then I'm kind of got my knees apart, seated on it. So play around if you're thinking you want to do this. Play with some options or come into Sukhasana pose. So see what you like. Or just feel that. And from here we're going to do some head and shoulders. I always like to start like that. So I'm going to take my ear over to that right shoulder, take a few breaths. And if you'd like to take that right hand up on there, do that. Now another option is I could take my left arm out, or I could even take it right behind me and slide the back of my hand on my lower back. A little more opening into the neck and shoulder maybe. I'm actually feeling it. Now I'm slowly going to look down towards my armpit and just feel where you're feeling this. A little bit different neck muscles. And then I'm going to slowly release. And then I like to move back and forth. I always like to add that little movement. Then coming back into center, I'm going to take my left ear over to the left shoulder, a few breaths. And then I could take my hand on top. And then options, I can take my arm to the side, or again, I can do a little bend and put the back of my hand on that lower spine and be sliding around. See what feels comfortable. And then slowly I'm going to look down towards that armpit. And then I just feel different opening in my neck. And slowly release everything, and again, back, forth. And remember, if you are in the heroes and you'd like to come out and reseat, please do that. Now from here, you do a little arm stretch. So I'm going to take my right arm out all the way across, left arm, nice little push. So I'm getting that opening into the front of the shoulder, a few breaths. But remember, I'm just looking straight ahead, so I'm not twisting into it. And then slowly releasing, that left arm's going out, and now all the way across. Bring my right arm, hand up, and again, opening, but I'm looking straight ahead. then slowly going to take my right hand, I've got it, arm out, right palm up, arm comes up, dropping that hand down, bringing my left hand up, kind of seeing if I can hug that in. It's a little different shoulder opening. See where it feels comfortable to do it. A few breaths. And then release. And again, that left arm comes forward, palm up, all the way up, releasing down. Then I'm going to bring that right arm up, kind of take my elbow, pull it back, little opening, see what feels good. And then release, and again, maybe you want to roll those shoulders. Now, we're going to do that flow, the happy yoga flow. Do you want to be seated like this, or do you want to go into your Sukhasana, or a different pose, seated position? So think about it. When you're ready, we're going inhale up, exhaling, twist to the right. Inhale up, exhaling, twist to the left. Inhale up, side bend to the right. Inhale up, side bend to the left. Inhale up, open your chest. Inhale up, come into a forward fold. Few breaths. And then slowly coming all the way up, inhale up, exhaling, twist to the right, inhale up, twisting to the left, inhale up, side bend to the right, inhale up, side bend to the left, inhale up, open your chest. Inhale up, come into a forward fold. And then nice, inhale up, one more time. Exhaling, twist to the right. Inhale up, as you exhaling, twist to the left. Inhale up, side bend to the right. Inhale up, side bend to the left. Inhale up, open your chest. Inhale up, slowly come into that forward fold. And again, you might want to shift your hips. How would you like to just settle in for a few more breaths? And then slowly coming all the way up. From here, we're going to go into tabletop. And depending where you are in your home, if you want a blanket under your knees to start, go ahead. I'm okay. I doubled my mat up on my floor, so that's usually quite nice for me. Now I've come into the tabletop. My wrists are about underneath my shoulders, knees under my hips, but remember, make adjustments. We're going to start with some hip circles. So I'm going to take my hip to the right, circle around to the left, coming forward, to the right, going back, circling. Think about how far over feels good, how far back, how far forward. Just check your body out. about 3 more. And then slowly go the other way. About 3 more. And slowly come up. We're going to do a little shoulder opening here. So I'm going to take my knees a little bit wider. And I'm going to reach my right arm all the way up and then come through over to the left side, down onto my head and shoulders. And remember, you can always put something under your head, under your shoulders. Think where you'd like that top arm down by the body or extended overhead. And let's do 8 breaths. I'm going to slowly bring that left hand in, push myself up. Now we're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to bring that left arm up, and then I'm going to go all the way through to my left shoulder, side of the head. Anything under there. Now that right hand can stay down or extended overhead. Or maybe find another place, and we'll do 8 breaths. And slowly bring that right hand and push into it. Bring myself back up. And just a little movement can be nice. Oh. And then I'm going to move back into child's pose. Remember, you can always tuck something underneath your hamstrings when they're on your calves. We're going to go active here. So I'm reaching my hands all the way out. And I've got my elbows off the mat, seeing if I'm about dropping my head down. And we'll stay for about 5 breaths. And slowly coming up. As I come up, I'm going to bring my knees in if they're out like mine. And I'm slowly going to just kind of move ahead. Oh, a little bit of up dog. See how far you want to go. Then I'm going to move back, tuck my toes under, coming into my downward facing dog. And slowly drop my knees, come into child's pose, and come all the way forward as far as you want to get into that up dog. Then coming back, tucking my toes under as I come into downward facing dog. Dropping my knees, coming back into child's pose. Moving forward, coming into that up dog. One one more time, I'm going to tuck those toes under, bring myself back into a downward facing dog. Few breaths. And then slowly release my knees, my toes. And now we're going to go into that held child's pose. So if you want to take your knees out, you want to put some props in, something under your head. Find a comfortable place, even just rocking. Got my hips going back and forth. And find that comfortable place to settle in. Decide even where you want to have your arms and hands. Take some nice breaths as you relax. Total will be about 3 minutes, so just kind of see how it is. If you'd like to come out and then go back in, please do that. If there's a little shifting you'd like to do to settle in a little more, just kind of check your body out. And just find that comfort. We'll do 8 more nice slow breaths. And then slowly bring yourself all the way up. Maybe a little bit of cat-cow. I actually lifted my toes to wiggle. They were asking me for that. Little movement. And slowly I'm going to drop that tailbone, bring my spine up, chin to chest, tailbone goes up as I drop that belly, look ahead. Do a couple more. And then slowly I'm going to come to seated. I've got my blanket here. I'm going to sit with those sit bones just on the edge of it. So find a good, comfortable place for you. Maybe you like to sit right on the mat. I find this just gives me more length in my spine, so that's why this is my happy to do. So just feels good. And then just come in. We're going to do some movement, some chest opening, some shoulder opening, side opening, a little bit of that. So from here, I'm going to take my right hand over to that left knee. Then that left arm is going to come up and over. So think about this side bending, and we'll stay for some breaths. couple more. And then slowly come back up. And I'm going to bring that left hand over to the right knee. So see how those arms are crossed. And slowly I'm going to come up, hug my shoulders. See if you want to walk back and hug into the shoulder blades. And just we'll take some breaths. No, you can stay here, but if you want to play around, I can bring my back of my hands to each other or do a little more wrapping. And coming into that eagle pose, eagle arms. I've got those elbows up and I just bring them out a little bit more, man, opening into that upper back and into the shoulders. And just kind of notice. And also that length in your spine. Do a few more breaths. And then I'm slowly releasing, taking those arms out, little movement. Then I'm going to bring my hands behind me. Just a little push, opening, and see where you want to look. A few breaths. And I'm coming forward. Now I happen to have the right leg in front. I'm going to shift to the left. So whatever you had in front, do that little shifting, and then we'll do the other side. So my left hand's going to come over onto the right knee. My right arm is up and over. Let's do some breaths. And then slowly I'm going to come up, cross that right hand over to the opposite knee. Couple breaths here. And then slowly coming all the way over, hugging. Again, you could walk those hands a little more. Now, you can stay here if you want to go into eagle pose. I could start back of my hands to each other. We're doing that little wrap around to see what feels good. And also side to side can be very different. Got those shoulders up, or elbows up at shoulder height, elbows out. We'll take some more breaths. And then slowly open up my arms, a little movement. And I'm going to bring those hands back again, opening the chest. Few breaths. And then slowly we're going to come up into gate pose. So to do that, I do still have that blanket. I can bring that left leg there. Take my right leg out to the side. See about it coming about that hip distance. Those feet can go forward. See how that feels, that length in the spine again. And then to start, I'm going to take that right hand down. I'm going to bring my left arm up and over. Let's do about 5 breaths here. And then slowly I'm going to come down. Now this is where I can take that left hand down to the mat. You could always have something under there. And that right arm I can bring straight up, or I could come over the head. See what feels nice today. Check it behind your back. I'm going to go up a few breaths. And then even just look up towards those fingertips and all the way down to the mat. And just start doing that little movement and kind of notice. And slowly come back to the center and come all the way up. And then we'll switch to the other side. So I'm going to bring my knee in, take that left foot out. Remember too, that back foot I could have on my toes or I can have it relaxed where it feels nice. Left on hand's going to go down that left leg, right arm up and over. I'll do about 5 breaths here. All the way up, bring that right hand down towards the mat. Remember a block, something could be underneath, blanket, and take my left arm up, or remember it can come all the way down, over cross, or drop it behind, what feels good. Do some breaths. And again, I can look up and down and just find that good movement. And slowly come back to neutral, release. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take that left hand down. Then you can see I'm going on to that left foot. Right foot slowly coming up into downward facing dog. Take some breaths. And I'm going to bring that left foot all the way forward. And I can see I've got my hands on either side. If it was something that would feel more comfortable, if you've got blocks, you can use the blocks there. I'm going to take my blanket off. Now, got a few breaths here. And then I'm going to release that knee, come all the way up, a few breaths. And then I'm going to take my hands behind me, join the fingers, open the chest. And do a little lean forward, opening a little more. And then releasing, I've got my hands down on the mat, tucking that back toe under and into a downward facing dog. And I'm going to bring that right foot forward. Couple breaths with that back knee. And I'm going to drop the left knee, release the foot, coming all the way up again. Have my hands on my thigh or arms up. Kind of see what feels good today. And then from here and there again, I'm going to have the hands behind me, opening the chest. And then slowly coming forward. It's almost like the inside of the knee. How can I get in there? And I'm going to release my hands back on the mat, tuck that back toe under, pushing all the way up, coming into downward facing dog. hands up towards, hands and feet together, coming into a forward fold. Just kind of see where you want to go, how much you even want to bend those knees. Find a good, comfortable place. And then slowly come all the way up. Oh, and release those hands. Now from here, I'm going to take my left foot back, bend the right knee, and then I'm going to come forward into our warrior two. Just kind of think about that head right over the spine, right over that pelvis, knee lined up to your toes, hands right at your shoulders, looking forward. And then I'm going to come reverse, that left arm goes down, that right arm up. Can look up at the hand or find a good comfortable place. And then coming back up to that warrior two, and just straighten that front leg, sliding forward, coming down into the triangle pose. That arm can go straight up, but remember you can tuck it back. The biggest thing is the chest opening. Yeah, I could go down longer and my shoulders go down, but really, I want my chest nice and open. This is the pose. And then we'll do all the way back into the reverse, left arm down, right arm up. And then slowly as you come up, hands to the hips, and bring that front foot back. Ooh. And then just do a little lean over to the right, right hand on that right thigh. And then coming over to the left, left hand on the left thigh. Go back to the right. Now, what you can do is the hand can stay on that thigh, or if you want to come down, a few breaths. And then again, left side, left hand can be on the thigh, or in the thigh, or you can come down. All the way up, and then just a little circling of those hips, and then go the other direction. I'm going to turn my left foot to the top of the mat. I'm going to take my right foot, and I'm just going to take a little bit back. Again, I'm going to bend that front knee. Bring my arms at shoulder height, and remember I want to keep stacked, the body stacked. Look out over those front fingers. We'll take some breaths here. And then releasing that back hand, come all the way up into that. I've heard people say, I always say reverse, other people exalted warrior. And coming all the way back, shift that front leg so it's nice and straight, coming forward, there's my end point, then I'll come down, hand can be thigh, lower leg, that arm can come straight up or tucked behind, but again, it is opening my chest. That feels good, few breaths. Coming all the way back. A few breaths here. And then coming back through the center. That's again, I'm bringing my feet back into that center piece. And then from here, I'm going to bring the heels in and coming down into the goddess. So here I am in goddess. So I can have hands here, arms up. Find a good place, and we'll take some breaths. I'm going to twist over to the right. And twisting over to the left. And then coming back through the center. Arms are going to go out. And I'm going to come up and down. Do a few more. One more. A few more breaths. And then slowly release. Bring my toes forward, walk those feet in. And coming into a forward fold, remember, bend those knees as much as you would like. Just relaxing, few breaths. And slowly bring yourself all the way up. Now for here, we're going to go into a squat. Options, I could roll my mat and put my heels in the back of the mat. I could fold my blanket, a big fold, a little fold, and put my heels on the back. What happens is if I go to do it and I'm lifting my heels, well, it's going to be a different feeling into the body. Really what I do, even that, I could feel all of a sudden, now I'm feeling it. So I want those heels supported, and yes, sometimes they don't go down, things are tight. So that's why it's good to put something underneath if it feels better. So I'm going to take my feet out about hips distance, and then they're on an angle, and then I want my knees to go, and then slowly come down. So if this is really uncomfortable, do it on a chair, and do that same thing where you're coming down to sit on your chair. If it feels okay here, come all the way down. And I've got the backs of my arms on the inside of the knees. Now really, I could put something under me, a bolster, I could sit on it. But what it is it's still, my hips are nice and open, also those inner legs. So just take some breaths. Notice that length in your spine. And then I'm going to take a hand behind me, another hand behind me. Release my legs. Just that little movement, pointing and flexing feet and toes. Now from here we're going to go onto our back and go into a nice twist before Shavasana. So if you're at home and you're thinking, you want socks on, maybe you have them on. Maybe you want your hoodie on, something warm. So find that comfort, and then we'll come on to the backs. And I can always put my blanket under my head. That just feels nice too. And then I'm going to come all the way down. And from here, I'm going to extend my right leg. I've got that left leg bent. And then I'm going to slowly twist. Now I could take my right hand to put it on that left thigh. Oh, feels nice. I could take my left arm out in a nice big T shape. I sometimes do, or I quite often do, is I walk my right shoulder out a little more to see if I can make contact with the mat all the way along the top of my back into my shoulders. So see what feels okay. And then where do you want to turn your head? Or do you just want to look at the ceiling? We'll stay here for a bit. So find that comfort, that ease. Do 8 more breaths. And slowly release. And you want to hug the knees in a little bit, little movement. And slowly, I'm going to release my left leg and slide it all the way out. And take that right knee over to the left side. And again, I've got my right hand on that knee. I'm going to walk that left shoulder over, see if I can ground my shoulders. My right arm is extended out, and then where would you like to turn your head? Just find that comfort. Do 8 more breaths. And then slowly come back into center. You want to hug those knees back in, do that. And then just slowly think about how you'd like to finish your yoga class. Getting into your Shavasana, finding that comfortable place for you. And remember too, as if you want to stay longer, please stay longer. As you get there, slowly settling in, finding a comfort for you. Seeing where you're feeling good and warm, but also supported and relaxed. Noticing if there's any tension anywhere that you may be holding on to. See if you can let it go. And then going back to that gratitude of noticing just something simple that you're experiencing right now. We talked about the trees swaying gently, feeling a warm cup of tea in your hands, maybe feeling a cozy blanket sitting on you. And just experience that comfort wherever you're sitting, and just simply wander, pausing in the middle of your busy life to engage with this practice just now. Just right now, choose one simple thing to notice in the moment. Allow it to fully absorb into your experience. And let appreciation and gratitude arise and fill your body and your mind. Appreciation for this one simple moment now. And just noticing as we went through that, just reflecting of those people that you may have met or seen today. How they may have helped you just something very little. So just expressing that gratitude to warn them, thank them for being who they are and their presence in your life. Maybe there's those people that you know, someone you care about, that make your heart sing. Just picture them in your mind. And again, just giving them that gratitude and the thank you. Maybe today there was someone who smiled at you, some kind words, some selfless action. Feel that appreciation and gratitude you have for its presence in your day. And then start to expand a feeling of gratitude for your body now. Gratitude for your mind, and gratitude for the simple fact of being alive in this moment. And finally, appreciate the opportunity, pause and experience this very practice of gratitude for all that you brought to mind during practice. For all the countless gifts in your life, say thank you to all the people, to all that is around you and part of you. For all that you've experienced in your life, for all of this, thank you. And allowing that sense of gratitude to fill you completely as you breathe in and breathe out. And settling mind on your breath, here and now, fully alive and present in this moment. And start to take a nice deep breath. And a slow breath out. And just breathing. Just slowly make those little movements, returning your awareness to where you are. Maybe you want to hug those knees.